everyone, welcome to another episode of Above the Fold. I hope you're all doing well during this time and staying safe and healthy. And today I wanted to actually talk about some ways that I have been really channeling my inner happiness and going to my happy places. And I think that's super beneficial, especially right now during this strange and unprecedented time. So I'm hoping I can share some of that with you guys. You guys can take some recommendations away from it and channel your inner happiness. So yeah, let's get right into it. But before we get into it, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to hit subscribe. I'm constantly really building up my channel, coming up with new and fresh content, so I wouldn't want you to miss out on anything. And also, before we start getting into things, today kind of experimented and did this sort of blue eyeshadow look. To be frank, since I've been working from home, I have been wearing very little to almost no makeup. So today I just wanted to experiment and try out a different look. So yeah, if you guys are interested, I probably will do a future tutorial kind of going over the whole blue eyeshadow look that I'm rocking today. I think it's kind of interesting because the different colors that you use on your eyeshadows can really transform your eye color, I feel like, and transform your overall look. So yeah, stay tuned for that future video. But yeah, let's just dive right into this video. So the number one way I've been really channeling my inner happiness is listening to music. By this, I mean both rediscovering old favorites, at the same time discovering new music. I think music is so powerful in the way that it can really boost and elevate your energy level and your happiness level. And so by discovering new music, I've actually been listening to a couple of different artists. There's Abso Facto, Glass Animals, Dennis Lloyd, also Sylvan and Big Wild, just to name a few. Also, I recently listened to Earl, and I think all of these have this like dreamy pop quality to them. And when I listen to it, it almost transports me to a whole different other realm and just makes me feel so happy. And sometimes it actually makes me almost feel like I'm at a music festival. So definitely really boosts my energy level and happiness. So in terms of specific recommendations for each artist, I highly recommend Abso Facto Dissolve. And in terms of, I also really want to highlight Glass Animals. I really like how they mix both this pop electronic feel with some hip hop. The Other Side of Paradise is a really great song, as well as Tokyo Drifting. And yeah, just check out those artists and let me know what you think. I think they have awesome music and definitely worth listening to. In terms of rediscovering old favorites, I recently started listening to Yuna, Icona Pop, just really bright, happy music. I forgot how much I liked Icona Pop. I listened to their first EP again, and they have some really great hits. For example, like Rocket Science and Heads Up. There's just like some really great hidden gems in their EP. So yeah, feel free to check that out. And also, JoJo's been kicking ass and releasing a lot of great singles recently. There's Man, and there's also Lonely Hearts. What I love about JoJo is she is such an independent artist that, you know, writes her own music. I really love that about her. And I love how all of her songs have a lot of messaging around, you know, female independence and self-respect and self-love. I love music that kind of spreads these positive messages to its listeners. And not to mention, her vocals are insane as well. So yeah, check her out as well. And also, I recently listened to Death Cab for Cutie. They had this new song out called I Dreamt We Spoke Again. It's just very poignant lyrics. So yeah, check that out if you haven't listened to it as well. So yeah, that's my number one way I've been channeling my inner happiness. Number two, I would say, is finding creative outlets. This is actually something I had done prior to this whole time as well. I think there were times where I got stuck in this rut of habitual patterns, monotonous habitual patterns of every day. And I sometimes felt a little bit frustrated. And what I always try to do is find some sort of creative outlet. So whether this means, looking and trying to solve a problem at work in a different way, or for me, I like to schedule in some time throughout the day, usually after work, where I can do some creative writing. I can see a lot of positive effects from it. It really boosts my mood, and I feel more enriched as a person. I feel like I connect with my uniqueness and my diversity, and I find a way to express myself. Number 3, I would have to say, is watching online video content, whether it be losing yourself in a funny skit that you see online, or watching a dramatic movie, or watching informative videos. I think it's a great way to take your mind off of what's going on. So for me, I actually personally like watching a lot of informative videos, whether it be graphic design skills or coding. For me, I always feel happiest when I'm challenging myself, enriching myself, and growing as a person in my knowledge base. So that's one type of video I really like to watch. And another is I also like to watch a lot of movies as well. So I actually recently saw a really great movie that I highly recommend, Parasite, for anyone who hasn't seen it. Once you see it, you definitely see why it so well deservingly won the Best Picture Oscar. First of all, the cinematography is so gorgeous, and also just the themes that the movie touches upon. They're so thought-provoking, and the characters are so multidimensional. And I don't really want to get into too much detail. Maybe in a future video I'll do my reaction to the movie, and I just don't want to spoil anything, but it's definitely worth checking out, and if you haven't seen it, definitely highly recommend it. So the 4th way I try to channel my inner happiness is really indulging in a lot of my favorite foods. If you have been putting off and you really want to treat yourself to that personal comfort or that hearty meal, just do it. It definitely, boosts your mood and increases your happiness and joy levels. And actually, I've been seeing a lot of really neat recipes online that I've been meaning to try out. There is this list of 20 meals that you can make under 20 minutes each. And I'm someone who always starts thinking about, making a meal when I'm in the midst of being super hungry. So anything that's more efficient and less time consuming, I usually gravitate towards. So that's been really great, and that's something I want to try out. And also recently, DoubleTree Hotel released their chocolate chip cookie recipe. I'll link that down below. But yeah, definitely take this time and, treat yourself and indulge in your favorite foods. And for the last and final way I've been channeling my inner happiness, it's been really connecting with my friends and family. We've been having a lot of Zoom happy hours with my coworkers, and I've just been making it a point to also, call and talk to my friends and my family. I think it's really important during this time because it reminds you that none of us is going through this alone. Everyone else is having the same experience, and sometimes just connecting with others and talking through your feelings, it can really help alleviate a lot of stress and anxiety you may be feeling during this time. So yeah, definitely, stay connected and reach out to others, whether it be your coworkers, your friends, or your family. We're all going through this together. We're all a community. We're here to support one another, and yeah, definitely connect with others and stay connected. So those are my top 5 ways that I've been channeling my inner happiness. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. You guys can, get some takeaways from it, and stay tuned because I hope to produce more informative, entertaining content during this time. And stay safe, stay healthy. Thanks for watching. Bye.